Hello, bad camera. Welcome everybody, or nobody, maybe more accurately. Okay, so it's Packers Jags in Jacksonville. Jacksonville returning home from a 2-game London trip for the second consecutive season, deciding not to take a bye. That is, I guess, the team's choice if they want to choose to take a bye after the London trip. And for the second consecutive year, they chose not to. We'll see how this goes as they start just an absolutely brutal stretch of games here. So, hi, Jet. You watching football with Dad? Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. Okay. God, I can't wait till this stupid election season's over, man. Ugh. Interesting. So many political ads. I hate it. I hate it so much. And away we go. I got a cat in my lap. What are you doing, Onyx? My cat's crazy. Onyx, buddy. What are you doing, you silly goose? What are you doing? Alright. Packers, Jags coming up. Packers are getting the ball first. As must be. I was gonna say it's windy. The ball just blew off tee, but it's a 3-mile-per-hour wind, so I hate it. So very low wind. Nice day in Jacksonville. 82 degrees. Big game for the Jags. This game right here will tell a lot for the rest of the season. Obviously, I know this team's 2-5, so realistically, we're not really in the playoff hunt at this point, but I've seen some progress the last couple weeks. I want to see against a good team. I want to see us play well. I mean, if we lose, and that sucks. Obviously, I don't want them to lose, but I want to see this team not embarrass themselves. You know what I mean? So it would just be nice to not be an embarrassment. Jordan Love has been a bit of a turnover machine this year. 8 interceptions. I think he's lost a couple fumbles too. But he does have 15 touchdowns, so they can score. So it's going to be a test for the defense. And defense, well, you know my opinions if you've been paying at all any attention whatsoever. And then they get a fun little play call. Watson kind of on a little, I don't know what that's called, but they end up getting in the flat. Got about 7 or 8 yards. Good first play for the Packers. Jags have been extraordinarily bad on opening drives on defense. I think giving up 5 touchdowns, including one last week to the Patriots, where they just didn't look like they knew what they were doing. I guess it was 6 yards, so they didn't give as much as I thought. So I'd like to see some pressure. See, I don't understand how you let a tight end get that wide open in the flat. I just don't get it. Is Alulikon back in today? I think Alulikon. Yeah, he just came in. So Alulikon's back today. I still hope they play Ventrell Miller some because he's played very well. So I think you'll see. I assume they're gonna come. You don't have to play Alulikon every snap. Although I'm sure he wants to because that's typically what he does. So okay, Packers had 2 pretty sizable plays right away, and they get a 7-6. It's still going about a 6-yard, 7-yard run. So it's good to see the Jags defense still sucks on the opening drive of the game. Some things never change. It is incredibly crazy how bad the Jags defense is, and it's. And and that's why I said this game's pretty big for what we really are, because we've won 2 out of 3. Obviously, the Bears just destroyed us, but that was a weird game because I still think we catch a couple of those touchdown passes. That game's completely different, but whatever. So I'd like to see at least not give up a touchdown on this drive. Ideally, I mean, give up a field goal, not great, but this team has been so bad. Packers wasting a timeout early with play clock. That's you don't like to see that. In the first half, it's not the worst thing in the world. You're not sitting there like, oh, that's you're relatively okay with it in the first half. You're not thrilled with it because you obviously like to keep your timeouts to the end of the half. Second half, especially in close games, using timeouts because you can't get the play off in time for the play clock is, I think, an underrated thing that happens that gets overlooked when teams lose a close game. That's part of the reason. All right, but here, after a quick timeout, 2nd and 3. This is going to be a run to... It's a great play by Jaden Reed. That's a great play by Trayvon Walker. They're good read. Didn't overcommit. Held that edge and maybe a yard. Maybe they end up giving a yard. It looked like he got tackled at the line of scrimmage. I thought it was 2nd and 4, but maybe it was 2nd and 3. All right, big 3rd down here. I feel like this will end up being 4-down territory for the Packers unless they lose a bunch of yards. They're close enough to midfield where it makes sense analytically. Or they're over midfield, actually. And it's not going to matter because that is a big asshole. Big asshole. No, there is a flag on the play. Maybe that's why there's a big ass hold. And judging... cat just took a poop. Okay, so that was a holding. So that explains why the hole was incredibly large. I just cleaned their litter box and they just decided to take a poop. Yeah, that's a hold. I still think it's a 1st down if he does a hold, but... so, though, it's 3rd and 8, but you're like, oh, that's a 10-yard penalty. It's at the spot of the foul. So, obviously, it was a little bit further downfield. So, it ended up effectively being... It's a 10-yard penalty still, but it effectively becomes a 5-yard penalty. But it just works out that way, but... The Jags showing big blitz here. I don't think they're going to come with everybody. I'm going to guess that Antonio Johnson does not come, or 26. I think that's Antonio Johnson. I don't think he comes here. Nope. Actually, they completely backed out. They only set 4. They do have some pressure. That's a hold. Yeah, that's getting called. That is a incompletion. Jordan Love. Oh, come up a little wimpy there. Jordan Love had Jacobs there. This was a really bad throw, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway because there was a holding. So that makes it 4th and 8. And this probably will result in a punt for the Packers. And the Jags defense doesn't give up points on the drive. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, he landed awkwardly. Remember, Jordan Love was injured early in the season. Missed a couple games. Malik Willis came in and played relatively well, I would say. So we'll keep an eye on that. But that's a concerning development for Packers. Jags sending a bit more than I expected. The Gunners aren't doing a great job. Good punt. I actually like that decision by Parker Washington. There was really no reason. So the ball bounced, and no one was really near it. So it looked like it was going to be down inside the 15. He grabbed it, gained about 3-4 yards, maybe even got to the 20. So end of the first quarter, end of the first drive. The Jags gave up some chunk plays there, some decent gains, but they ended up holding and not giving up points for one of the rare times this year. And Packers with a couple holds on the final couple plays, and then obviously we will. Hopefully Jordan Love isn't injured too bad. I never root for injuries, unless you're just an absolutely shitty human. I don't typically root for injuries against opponents. I really don't want to see that. So hopefully that he just, got a little and we'll come back and he's gonna be fine. He'll be fine. We'll see. Hard to say going forward. Gonna check out some other games here. What's going on in the world today? I think we got Ravens Browns. I would expect a big Ravens victory, and they're already driving down into the. That looks like a hold. Lions up 7-0 early. Dolphins up 7-0 early. Let's check out how the Lions did. Lions, David Montgomery, a big rush. I'm glad to see he had a fumble last week that ended up returning for a touchdown, I think. That was pretty big. The Falcons are up 7-0 on the Buccaneers with Kirk Cousins 36-yard touchdown pass to Kyle Pitts. We had a Kyle Pitts sighting, folks. And Dolphins. Oh, the Browns with a 4th down stop on Derrick Henry. What a great stop. And Raheem Mostert run our run. After having 20 touchdowns last year, he finally, I think pretty much that's his first of the year. They went Wildcat Ravens. I didn't see that. That's an awful decision. All right, back to Jags. I mean, I might as well. I have the ability to flip through games. I might as well go watch some other part of a game while they're on commercial, right? I get annoyed by commercials, especially during election time. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. Fuck election time and the commercials. All right, first drive for the Jags. Last week, Jags ran all up and down the Patriots' throat. Trevor looked pretty good, although contained. He didn't throw a ton, but now Packers are a much different team than the Patriots. So let's go. Here we go. First down play action. I like it. Pocket pretty clean. It's a good catch by Bigsby there. I was not a fan of that decision by Trevor there. He was open-ish, but a little high. Bigsby with a nice play to come down with the ball. Good game. Ah, man. They're showing highlights, and they showed some of the season, and Trevor, and I wish we'd switch back to those old uniforms, these uniforms. I love these uniforms, man. And they look so good in the modern style. Oh. Anyway, so 2nd and 3. I expect a run here. I bet this is a run. It is not. It is a pass. They must have been listening to me. I had a bad throw, Trevor. Kirk was there. Walker Little is playing today over Cam Robinson. Cam Robinson's obviously, I would guess, out then. I didn't know that. I didn't look at the inactives. I don't like that Brian Thomas is coming off the field on third down, but whatever. This is a play where oftentimes you look for Evan Ingram here. So that's who I would expect to be the first target if he's out there. I think he's out there. Yeah, okay, I see him. Packers. Trevor gets loose, but not enough. Not a great drive. Don't know why they said the score bug said for first and 10. No. Yay! 3 and out on the first drive. Good job, guys. Pocket collapse there. Nothing really much we could do about that. Looked like Walker Little got beat around the edge, and Trevor did a good job of not forcing anything, and he actually gained positive. He gained a yard out of it. I mean, obviously not enough for the first down, but it is what it is. So not great. Not a good drive to start. Not a good drive to start the day. 3 and out. Oh my God! What a punt! That ball inside the one. I don't think that ball could have went out. I still think they didn't spot it right, because that ball looked like it went out at the very last moment it could possibly go out on that punt. What a great punt by our punter. Who's our punter? I don't even know our punter's name. I'm drawing a blank. But Packers coming out onto their second drive of the ball game. Let's check out. Okay, nothing going. Eagles, Bengals. That's on commercial. How about Ravens, Browns? Wow. Great play by Nate and the Joku. Going back to Browns, Ravens. Ravens, Browns. Browns are without starting quarterback Deshaun Watson for the rest of the year, and who knows how long after. Torn Achilles. That's a great catch by Joku. That was a great throw by, I'm assuming Winston starting. That was a hell of a catch. A hell of a throw and catch. I think that's going to be the biggest difference. I don't know if Jameis Winston's the guy, obviously, but you can't get worse than what the Browns have. Oh, buddy. That's a good play by Winston there. It's a great play. That got blown up, and it was a screen, but unfortunately they forgot to at least try. I understand screens, you let people go through, but sometimes the right blitz can really blow up a screen. That's what happened there. Interestingly, the Bengals scored. The Browns, Kevin Stefanski gave up play calling, which is a little surprising. But I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Nick Chubb in his second game back from a devastating injury. He got a nice game. All right, back to Packers Jags. No, not yet. I hear you, Onyx. We're watching football. Good play. Good play. All right, back to the Packers Jags. Yes, there we go. All right. Looked like going to the commercial, Love was going to come back out there, but that was a little nasty little landing he had. So it is, at the 2? Man, what? That ball did not go out to 2. That's redonkulous. Yeah, I expected the run there, and okay. I felt like Josh Jacobs had a slight hole. He ended up still gaining about 3, but he ran right into the back of one of his linemen. I think if he went to his left, I think he had a bigger hole. I think he would have got 4, 5, 6 yards. Oh, he is not right. Yeah, Jordan Love's not right. I would not expect too many deep drops here if they're going to keep loving the game. See here, that's a good here, if you're a defense, you gotta be teeing off on the run a bit. You can't expect pass on at least on first and second. If you know this Love being gingerly, I mean that can come back to burn you, obviously. But I mean here, yeah, I mean now 3rd and 5, you can't do that. I would expect a pass. The Jags are out of sorts a bit. Look like they got. It looks like they got themselves figured out. Incomplete. Good try by Jaden Reed. One of the things, if Jordan Love continues in this game, one of the things that the injury does do is it takes away his. That looked like a penalty. Jaden Reed probably should have came up with that. It was not the best throw, admittedly, but it was a nice try though. With Jordan Love being potentially limited, that eliminates his escapability. So that's obviously good for the defense. Again, I don't want to see injuries, so that's not, you're not thrilled about that in terms of the injury. But that is a shit punt. Get the fuck away from it. 56, I think there. I think it was 56. Not paying attention to his returner there. Okay, so, as everyone predicted, we got a defensive battle early. What are you two doing? I don't know, my cats are being a little strange. Alright, so back to commercial. Well, we got Browns and Ravens here. 1st and 20. Typical. Now we're back to regular Browns football. Got a lot of time. Nice throw, nice catch by Elijah Moore there. Kind of slipped. It wasn't the best pass, but I don't know if that's because he slipped or what. Some more score updates for you here. It looks like Bengals are up 7-0 on the Eagles with a 2-yard touchdown throw to Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase has been on fire in terms of touchdown, and the Eagles are driving. Jets, Patriots still tied at 0. Jags, Packers, we know 0. Lions still up 7-0. Driving. Buccaneers just tied to get the Falcons 7-7. Mayfield, Cade Otton of all people. Cade Otton is their starting tight end, that's why I said that. He's actually a pretty good tight end. Dolphins still up 7-0. Colts, Texans tied at 3. Lions up 7-0. Did they get a turnover? What the hell happened there? Oh, they punt it. Never mind. My bad. So there was a. Well, I was looking at it, update who had the ball, and it said 1st and 10 for the Lions at the Tennessee 25. That was not the case. It was actually the opposite. And the Patriots scored to make it 7-0 on the Jets. Drake May, 17-yard rush. Ooh, 1st down Browns. Browns are driving, man. Wow, they have a quarterback that can throw the ball. Who knew, right? I mean, the thing about Jameis Winston is he's probably going to make some bad decisions at some point, but he will at least push the ball down the field. Okay, so Jags ball at the 50, basically. So nice 3-and-out hold there. Got the ball in great field position. I would expect we had 3 straight passes. Didn't really work out on the first drive, so expect a run at least here on 1st down. And we did run, and it did not go well. I mean, it wasn't a loss, but it was a no-gainer. Packers with a nice run blitz there, and just nothing really you could really do. Okay, offense. I've been, the last few weeks, I've been defending you. I've been saying you haven't been as bad as people have been thinking. Let's get something going here on this drive. First down on the last drive, we ran a nice little play action. It worked out, and then we really couldn't do anything after that. We are in 5 wide here, so I would like to see someone come back and protect, and that is not going to happen. It's a good play, actually. So what ended up happening there, that looked like a hot route, and it was a pretty good play. I mean, the Packers didn't end up sending the 6, but Benton Stage was open and got 7 yards on that little makeshift screen there. So can't complain about that. That was a good read because even though the Packers didn't send everybody, you still are one-on-one on the outside with everybody. So throwing that quick ball, you're gonna get some yardage as long as you complete, and that's what happened there. It looks like the Packers are trying to put pressure on the offensive line, which is not a bad play. Gabe Davis. That's not a false start. I disagree with that. If you want to call a legal shift where he didn't get set, I would agree with that. Probably. I don't think that's a false start. It doesn't really matter. It's the same difference ultimately, but I don't think that's a false start. He came in motion at the end there to get, basically ends up being a tight end and getting a little extra protection. And then I don't know. I wish they'd show that again. They won't, but I didn't think that was I mean, maybe I missed something. That is entirely possible. But to me, that didn't seem like a false start. Again, I think he wasn't set probably. That you could call that. If they called a legal shift and let the play go, I wouldn't argue that. But it is 3rd and 8 nonetheless. Oh, man, another missed throw by Trevor. See, this is... Trevor, that's on you. That's a bad throw. I mean, he was tight coverage, but... So it's not... Yeah, he didn't force it, so I guess I got... You know what? That's fair. Oh, Logan Cook. Why did I forget Logan Cook? He's been a good punter. But the Jags, with great field position, don't do anything going 3 and out for the second consecutive drive of the game. Hey, coffin punt. As Jaden Reed catches it inside the 10. As the Packers come back on the field for their 3rd drive of this first quarter already. We have a flag on the field. No, we don't. Scorebug, you're not doing a very good job here. They going to commercial or not? Yes, they are. Oh, man. Fucking Jags. Not thrilled with the offense so far in this game. Back-to-back 3 and outs. Not even getting the first down the first 2 drives. And the worst part is, I hate... One of the things... This is why I know that Press Taylor is not a good offensive coordinator. When you struggle so much on your beginning drives, where the plays are quote-unquote scripted, you put your best stuff out there, you want to get something going... And so often the offense is just disjointed. They end up being better later on when they're calling the game kind of free-flowing. But, man, early on it seems to be bad typically. The Bengals are wearing their white tiger uniform, white Bengal uniforms. Those are really, really sharp. They are really sharp uniforms, man. I like them a lot with that white helmet. It's a really good uniform. What's going on in the world of sport? Oh, what's going on here? Any other new scores? Titans have basically tied it up with the Lions. Yep, tied it up 7-7. Browns did get a field goal. Did not get a touchdown on that drive, but did have a monstrous drive. 3. But they end up kicking a field goal. Let's see. What did they do? 4th and 6 from the 9. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Can't really argue that. That was a monstrous drive. That was an 8-minute drive, 14 play, 81 yard. Never a fan of kicking field goals in that situation, but considering that the drive before the Ravens had a fourth down that they got stuffed on. See, I get a lot of shit sometimes from people because I tend to be like, oh, you should go for fourth downs more, blah, 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 blah. And the reason I say that is because I think it's just oftentimes a better option. But like what the Ravens did, they called a wildcat with Derrick Henry. Like everyone in the world knows what's going to happen. If you miss one block, you're fucked, and that's what happened. They end up losing like 2 or 3 yards on it. I think oftentimes offensive coordinators and coaches get like, oh, we're gonna try and trick them with this, and just do your game. Just do your game, and you're probably gonna get like a 4th and short. But nonetheless, it is what it is. Anyway, 1st and 10 for the Packers. Love back on the field, moving a little bit better than he was in the first couple drives. That is a wounded duck, but a wide open receiver because of course there's a wide open receiver, 35 yards downfield. That was not a Romeo Dobbs was open 30. Brown, man, you just got burned. That was a big game. That's the stuff. That's why it's annoying that the offense came out so sluggish in this game, is because defense held the first 2 drives, and you have to score in one of those first 2 drives because you're not going to stop this Packers offense the entire game. In that first drive, the Packers drive were moving and then kind of got bogged down, self-inflicted wounds. So not great. And that was about a 30-yard plus gain. So Josh Jacobs, not 5 games, 90 plus scrimmage yards, nice. I didn't know this. He got a receiving touchdown I think it was last week for the Packers or the week before, but that was his first in his entire career got a receiving touchdown. I'm like, oh. I mean, I know he's not like a receiving back, but we're going to give him to Emmanuel Wilson, and he gets an easy 6 yards. Yeah, we ran the ball 1 time, and I think Trevor's only completed 2 balls, so in 6 plays. So after a disastrous first quarter just in general against Patriots, it looks like we're once again having another bad first quarter, at least offensively. So far, defense hasn't looked as poor as they did last week in the first quarter before they kind of turned it on. Blitz that just really never had a chance. Just it's too late. It was easy cover, and ended up being an easy play. Damn it, man. This secondary is not good. If we ain't getting home to the quarterback, which again we're not. We're one of the worst teams in terms of pressure rate this year. Last year it was like, oh, we're actually great in pressure rate, and we still didn't get a bunch of sacks. But this year it's just Wilson somehow getting 4 yards, even though he ran into a brick wall, but somehow got 4. Hines Allen has not had a great season so far. He's had like 2 sacks. Yeah, I was worried when we signed him that big deal. Like, man, that's a hell of a contract year when he did what he did, and unfortunately, another false start for the Packers. Well, not another one, a false start, another penalty. That now makes it 2nd and 11. Hi. Jags defense in Game 8 still has only forced, by the defense, 1 turnover. I say it that way because there was the turnover against Houston that was a special teams muff punt, but the defense has only caused 1 turnover all season long. And that has been, and I understand that turnovers tend to be I hear a lot, turnovers are a bit of a random stat, but when you can't force any, that's not a randomness, that issue. That is your team isn't doing shit issue. But we have a 3rd short here, and just easy pitch and catch, man. Easy pitch and catch. This defense is not good. You can't expect them to hold. Again, they're not getting any pressure. I mean, that was such a quick throw. You're not getting pressure there, but like there is no disruption on the defensive line at all right now in this game. That's another thing. I haven't seen anybody really get true pressure on the quarterback at all in this game. I know they had 3 and out and they stopped them early, but that was what was. Ooh, Jordan Love, that didn't look good. And the 2-3 yard loss there, but that didn't look good. Jordan Love, on that handoff, he is not having a good time handing off under center. Loss of 2 there on that run play. Most likely, probably the last play of the quarter coming up. They could, in theory, could in theory get another one off if they want to. We'll see if they end up doing that. Pass to Jaden Reed. That was a bit of a. Wish we could have stopped him there, but it is 3rd down and long. 3rd down 8. I should have a scoreboard, huh? I don't know how I want to do that, though. I haven't figured that part out yet. I think my biggest problem with scoreboard is no. Actually, no, that wouldn't be a problem. Let's do this. I think this would work. How's it going, John Paul, by the way? Sorry, I ended up getting sidetracked there when he said that. I'm like, oh, hey, that's not really a bad idea. I didn't really know how I want to do it. How's it going? Hope you are doing well. Sorry, you're going to hear my keyboard. How is that? Why is that not showing up? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, that didn't work as I'd hoped. There we go. And now we will fix it to put it next to me. There we go. Here we go. Hell yeah, man. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. You can't complain. Can't complain about that. It is that time of year. Hopefully that's been going well. Ooh, Jahmyr Gibbs has 70-yard touchdown today. I just realized I forgot. I'm already failing this bullshit. Get back to that. Gamecast. There we go. No, why are you doing that? Why are you being stupid? Hell yeah, dude. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. The games are starting slowly. Right now, the Packers are driving, but Jordan Love got hurt early on in a weird kind of like a freak thing. Kind of re-aggravated an injury, I think. So we'll have to see, Adriel, if how that's going to affect them. Although this drive it hasn't, because the Jags just kind of forgot to play football. There you go. But I don't want to talk about my fantasy team because it's been an absolute disaster. But all right, so it is 3rd and 8 here. I hope we get some pressure. We have not gotten pressure in this game at all. And Jordan Love is not going to be able to do what his escape art. So if we can actually get through there, the good news is it wasn't a first down. But there's Dag saying it was incomplete. I'm going to be curious to see if the Packers go for this. Of course there's a flag. Well, it was definitely probably incomplete, but I don't think it's going to matter because I see a Packer helmet on the field, and that's probably illegal hands to the face. Yep. That's an automatic first down, too. Can't get out of our own fucking way, man. Story of the season. Well, it's good to see we didn't keep the momentum from last week. I guess defensively we sort of did. We kept them to 0, but fuck, man. Come on. Toss play. Yeah, Jordan Love is not. That's good D there. Jordan Love is not right. Dude, same, man. Same. I'm just. It's. They can't get out of their own fucking way. They have opportunities, and this drive started inside the 10 again, and they gave up a 30-yard pass on first down to a quarterback that's hobbled. Actually, a quarterback that hasn't had incompletion this drive. We aren't getting pressure. We're not even getting there with a blitz. Oh, did he get in? I'm not sure that second foot got down, but if he got in, that's a hell of a pick. Second pick of the season? I'm not fully convinced he got in, though. One. Man, that is close. That wasn't a great angle. He's real close to that line. This is going to be automatically reviewed, so that's a hell of a pick if he got in. I will also say that that's kind of not a great play call from your from your coaching staff there if you're throwing an out route with a quarterback that has a bum knee. I'm going to be curious to see if this holds. They only showed one angle on the replay, and it wasn't a great one. It looked like it was real close to that white line. And I said as it happened, I'm like, I'm not sure he got that second foot in, and I'm not sure he did. Be a big play if we got it. I hope so, man. It was real close. Again, I can't say from that replay. I can't say from that replay for sure one way or the other, and there's other replays, so when it happened live, I'll be honest, I was not positive he got in. It was close. I know, I hear you, buddy. You're just being a whiny little kitty right now. Oh, God, these fucking. Hey, I got a touchdown from a running back this year. That's a first. The Jags are hanging in there. I agree. The longer it goes is good, but I'm not thrilled with how we're playing. This looks a lot more like we did early in the season than what we had the last couple weeks, especially last week. This has not been a good start offensively. Offensively, we've looked bad. Okay, so they're once again going back. They're taking a long time, so it's this left foot. See, that's a bad angle. You have to have a better angle than that. Yeah, okay, it stood, so. Man, by the way, that is only our second run play of the game. Yeah, Trevor overthrew a couple passes that he could have got. That one, I don't know if that was that overthrow. I think that you're talking about. That was a good coverage too. I think that was actually the right play to overthrow him. But Jordan Love with his 9th interception of the season, he's been a bit turnover prone this year. So, and that is only the 2nd turnover of the season for the Jacksonville defense. I'll take it. But right now we need something from this offense. This offense looks. I think that was Luke Farrell. That's going to be a false start because, of course, we can't get out of our own way. Why would we? It looked like he rocked backwards, so he tried to, I think, fake it off, like looking over, acting like, is there a play situation? But yeah, he got caught. Man. See, this is the problem. We can't get out of our own way. Another penalty. And Trevor threw a fucking pick. God damn it. What happened there? Well, the play he threw it right fucking to him. Who's he throwing to? Well, nowhere near where Christian Kirk was, though. I have complimented Lawrence all season about taking care of the ball. That's probably only the 2nd time this year I went, what the fuck are you doing? It's a good tackle there by Ventrell Miller because that could have got real bad. Fucking hell, man. There is something on that play, though, on top of that. And I want to make clear, that was a pure Trevor Lawrence problem. But for some reason, both Brian Thomas and Christian Kirk were in the same area. And when you see that, that's not good. But fuck, man. Right when something positive happens, our offense just gives it fucking away. Can't get out of our own fucking way. Story of the season. That is Ventrell Miller is a stud. We have a linebacker there, man. I like him a lot. He just blew that play up. Just an FYI, I'm actually have it blocked, but the scoreboard that you see on the left side of the screen is probably going to be possibly a little quicker than what you see me talk. For some reason, my TV and stuff I have is delayed by more than normal, so I may not see something right away as quickly. But hey, we got 3rd and 7 already, so let's get some pressure. We have the pressure. No way. God damn it, dude. That was uncatchable. Can't get out of her own fucking way, man. You have not had a good game, Brown, so far. That was the right call, by the way. It was that. It could have been a hold, and probably should have been maybe a hold, but instead of pass interference. But either way, it's the right call, and we can't do that. Easy touchdown. Easy touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs. Fucking incredible. Hi, buddy. You want attention? My cat jumped up on the computer stand, so if you see movement and stuff, you might even see Black Cat. Fuck, dude. It's annoying. It's really, really annoying. Good job, team. Yeah, again, you can't continue against a good team to beat yourself. Oh man, my camera got fucked up. You can't. And we have given the Packers opportunity after opportunity. Eventually, they're going to score. They're going to score, and they did. Because we can't get out of our own fucking way. It's incredible how badly coached we are. Damn it. Damn it, kiddies. Damn it. What are you doing? What are you doing, Bubbles? I know. All you want to do is... I know what you want to do right now, but we're watching football right now. Just for now, while those commercials, I'm flipping through games, and it's pretty incredible how much better already the Browns' offense looks without Deshaun Watson. It's incredible. I mean, they still only scored 3 points so far, but... Lions and Titans in a fucking shootout. 21-14 already, barely into the second quarter. See, I think the Lions... I mean, it was the unfortunate Aiden Hutchinson injury, man. That was nasty. To me, I think they have to go get either Myles Garrett or Max Crosby. Get somebody Go all in, man. The Lions just so rarely have been in this moment that I feel like they have. To me, they have to do it. I don't think the Browns actually will trade Myles Garrett, but I think the Raiders can trade Max Crosby, even though they say they won't. All right, is the game back? All right, I missed a little bit of the game. It came back quicker than I thought, so looks like we got something there. Oh, 1 yard. Woo, 1 yard! I feel like Press Taylor was mad because the offense actually looked like it was performing decently coming into this week, and he's like, man, I need to go back to being absolute ass. Well done. Well done. Mission accomplished. Now that was a good run. That was a solid run. So it'll be 3rd and short. 3rd and 2. You really need a drive here, man. We need a drive bad. Of course we throw a stupid fucking screen. The Press Taylor special! When you need 3rd and 4th or short, you throw a stupid screen that goes absolutely nowhere or loses yards. Because that's what we do in Jacksonville. We throw shit screens when we need a play. Because they always seem to work. I am so sick of seeing the same fucking shit. At least we had 1 week of reprieve last week. I'll give us that. Fucking team sucks, man. I'm back to being that way. This team fucking sucks. Oh, Kyle Pitts has 2 long touchdowns today. Holy shit. That was a good run. I went back. We punted. It went into the end zone for a touchback. Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm just annoyed. Like, it's surreal to me that we continue to just do the same shit that doesn't work. I cannot believe we called a fucking screen pass there. Like that. Ugh. Whatever. Whatever. Don't even want to go back to the game. Well, it hasn't today. Announcers like, oh, it seems to carry over when they play well and come back. Well, it didn't today. This team looks just as bad as they have all fucking season long. Tackle the motherfucker! Fuck this team, dude. Story of the fucking Jacksonville Jaguars. Man, we finally get some pressure. We don't get them because of course we don't. Why would we? We allow him to escape the fucking pocket. Hobbled as he might be, he still fucking managed to escape. Throw it deep downfield. And then we don't even tackle the guy right away. He gets fucking another 30 fucking yards. Can't with this team, man. Whatever they thought would happen coming back from London and keeping the momentum hasn't been there. This is the worst. We look as bad as we did as we have all season again. Outside of the Buffalo game, which was a nightmare, but I don't think we've looked much better in this game. The only difference is the Packers aren't taking advantage as well but they have an opportunity here. If we go down, if this game gets to 14-0, I'll call it. I'll say the game's fucking over. I haven't seen anything from the offense to even resemble a first down, let alone fucking. Do we even have a first down in this game? I don't even think we have a first fucking down. Sack him! Do we have the first? No, we do not have a fucking first down in this game. Solid defense there. Good D, good D. Third and long. Let's see if we can hold them. $24 fucking total yards, man. This is a bad screenplay there. Good D. We did hold him. I'm bitching about the defense a little bit, but I'm gonna give them credit where credit's due. They are holding. They're not playing super bad right now, but it's fucking defense. Hey, Brandon McManus, former Jaguar. He was on the team, I think, last year. He had some off-the-field stuff that basically getting dismissed and stuff, so. This team is ass. This team is ass. This team is ass. Browns with the second field goal against the Ravens. 6-3. Check out some scores, why don't we? Ooh, pretty solid return there for the man. It is that Lions Titans game's 28-14 with 11 minutes to go in the second quarter. There was an interception on the first play of the drive after Lions went up 21-14 by the Titans, and then they get a touchdown pretty much right away. I mean, they had the ball to 12. Jets up 13-7 after going down 7-0 pretty early on. Aaron Rodgers with 2 TDs. Bengals still up 10-3. Buccaneers Falcons still tied at 14 with the Falcons driving. Dolphins Cardinals at 10-7 and Colts Texans 10-10. Browns Ravens 6-3. Tua's back for his first game since his concussion. Okay-ish. He's 13 for 17, which is fine, but he's 13 for 17 for 80 yards. Sorry, I was looking at this play in the Browns-Ravens game. Yeah, that's. I can understand why a referee missed that call though. Like if he's on the wrong side. Browns Ravens, ugly game. Shouldn't really be surprised by that. It's definitely. All right, here we go. The Jags have not had a first down in this game, have had a turnover, and have 24 total yards, and down 10-0. And a game that easily could feel way worse than this. Again, there was a... I don't know how Amon-Ra St. Brown gets that wide open, but can we do something offensively? God. This looks so uninspired offensively. I don't know how you get back from London after having such a great game. And I'm not using they just came back from London. They've done this the last couple of years and it's worked. How do you look this fucking pathetic? That was a dangerous looking throw, but it worked out. Finally, a first down, and we almost doubled our yardage. Actually, almost doubled your yardage in one play. It was a deep crosser to Christian Kirk. It was almost a really nice defensive play here by McKinney. He came real close to getting that. It's a nice throw by Trevor. But McKinney made a nice play. It was just... Again, a great throw beats a great defense typically, so that was good. That's our first down of the game. Go, hell yeah, go us. The Ernest Johnson was his first carry of the game. A few yards, 3 yards. Well, why would we try to get Tank going? He had a great game last week, so we can't... We got to make sure we go against anything that possibly tried to work last week. I love Brian Thomas. But okay. That was another screenplay, which that one did work, admittedly, so I'm happy about that. But I mean, that was a good play. I still don't like when we run screens because they tend not to work, but that one did. All right, we are driving. We are now already down to about the 15-yard line. Or, okay, just inside the 17. We run a toss play. Ooh, all right, that's a hell of a run. It's one of those, I don't know, I think that was supposed to be an outside run, but it looked like what we did last week, which I hadn't really seen before, which is what I call a inside toss. It's such a weird play, but that really wasn't that. I think that was supposed to go outside, but Tank did a great job cutting that back in and ended up almost scoring. Jen. We must have got all of our scripted plays because our offense is starting to come alive. But we've been bad inside the 5, so let's score a touchdown. Let's get that touchdown. TD. That was a disaster. But they did a good job getting a yard out of that. Or half a yard. Because 58, McDuffie came in like a bat out of hell. Ooh, Brandon Scherf's down. He hasn't really played great this year, but you hate to see it. I remember when he came over, though, one of the biggest knocks on him was staying healthy, but he's been pretty healthy for the Jags over the last couple of years, but not. Oh yeah, yep, look like who is it? Who the fuck is 75? Looks like maybe it was a backup offensive lineman came in and looked like he fell onto the back of his leg, which is not good. Well, we are on injury time. Excuse me. Falcons up 21-13. Another long touchdown. Damn. So this second and goal, I'd like to see a play action here. I know that's a bit predictable at times, but it's so hard for a defense to cover everything. And that good defense can do it, but you kind of expect it. But you still have to acknowledge the run. So I probably would prefer down first down in this drive, but I was cool with the run play. I think here you have to go play action, which I don't think I've seen us do in goal-to-goal situations in the Doug Pearson era. I'm sure we have. I just missed some. Instead, we go into we go into a shotgun. Because of course we do. The closer we get, the more shotgun-y we get. And the fucking penalty. This fucking team, dude, cannot get out of their way. It was the right call. Tim Jones did not get set. Fucking hell. The procedure penalties, man. Yep. I said it. Cannot get out of our own fucking way. Get something good going. We just cannot get out of our way. I will say a 5-yard penalty close to the end zone is never the end of the world. As a matter of fact, there's an argument to be made. You have a slightly more room. It's not the end of the world. But you should be able to score inside the 5. A touchdown. Oh, I don't hate that. We should have scored anyway, but that was close to being not touchdown. Great. I don't think I've seen that this year at all. That design, that run play when he actually runs it like that. That was a great. I think it was an RPO. It looked like an RPO, and it looked like he decided to actually keep it, which I don't think he's done much this year. somehow this team is still in this ball game after looking like just ass for a large portion of it. Extra point is good. 10-7. Offense came alive finally. Look. Yeah, that's an RPO. 56 almost had him and probably should have had him, but that was a good play by Trevor to stay on his feet and good play by the team to get him in. And good play by Trevor for not giving up, moving those legs, and then you get a rugby scrum. There we go. That's more what I want to see. Now, if you're the Packers, you're annoyed because you've allowed the Jags to hang around this game. Let's be realistic on this. This game could be far worse right now, and probably should be if you're being honest. And the Packers have not taken advantage of Jaguars' mistakes of getting good field position. They had a turnover inside the red zone themselves, which then we turned it over anyway, so kind of evened itself out. And the Jags are right back in this. And we do get the ball after halftime. I forgot about that. Oh, okay. What else is going on in this game? Oh, there's our turnover for the Browns. That's going to cost them the game. Oops, sorry, buddy. You just that was unfortunate timing. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? Huh? What you doing? All right, let's not give up a long drive here. It would be nice to get the ball back, and never mind. So say it'd be nice to get the ball back quick here, and then we give up a first down immediately. So, oops. But it'd be nice to get the ball and score, or get even a field goal, or have an opportunity to before half, but that's going to require us to be a good football team. So again, we just cannot get pressure. I'd be surprised if they snap this. Yeah. So, 2-minute warning. Jags down 3, Packers ball. What else is going on in the world of sports? The Browns give up a touchdown yet? I feel like they gave up a touchdown. They gave up a touchdown, of course. Damn, the Lions just scored again. And they scored on a halfback pass. That is fantastic. Lions don't give a flying fuck. Oh, this game has gotten a bit out of hand for the Titans. It is 35-14. The Lions' offense has been incredible to watch. That's why I said I think they should go out and get a fucking Myles Garrett or Max Crosby or somebody on that defensive line. Because, man, that offense is special. Oh, I have no interest in watching this game. How's every game on? Almost every game's on commercial. So the Browns are now down 10-6. Eagles and Bengals. That's interesting. The Eagles look like they tied it up. It doesn't have an extra point yet. By the way, that game is 10-9 currently. I'm assuming there was a review, so that's what took so long. Yeah, most scores are about the same as they were earlier. I just mentioned Lions are up 35-14 already. Dolphins Cardinals at 13-7 with very little time left in the first half, and Cleveland is down 4. Okay, here we go. 2 minutes to go. Let's go, Jags. Come on, someone get home, man. It was a weird play. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. Sam Bliss got picked up. How did he catch that? That's an impressive catch. I'm not even mad about that. That was an impressive catch. But again, we sent a blitz and we got no pressure. I mean, that's just... that's just a hell of a fucking catch. I can't... Yeah, not a whole lot you can say other than great catch. Just great catch. Come on, guys. This is a good play. Great tackle. Great tackle. We called timeout. I don't hate the timeout by the Jags there. The risk is them getting you stop it for them. If you stop them here, then they get a field goal or a final field goal opportunity, probably a field goal, and you get the ball back with some time and 2 timeouts. The risk is if you get a first down, then you kind of look foolish. It's just tough. It's tough sometimes with timeouts, like when you on defense, when you should use them, when you shouldn't use them, and it's an understandable timeout. And Green Bay calls their second timeout. So, all right, well, that ended up being a wash for that timeout situation because the Packers somehow, after a timeout, managed to not get a playoff before we have to call timeout. Like, that kind of stuff, I hate seeing that. And, like, that's bad time management there. And it's like, and I think Matt LaFleur is a hell of a coach. I think he's shown it over and over. But little things like that, when you see that, you're coming out of a timeout and you have to spend immediately a timeout to avoid the play clock. That's bad time, man. That's bad. That's bad. And this is a young team, admittedly, but that can't happen. There we go. There we go. That's getting the pressure. See? And we didn't get the sack, but we got the pressure. And right now, with him being limpy and not maybe fully all capable with his leg, we can get there. Yes, we didn't get the sack, which would have been great because that probably takes him out of field goal range. We stop him, make him settle for a field goal. I'm absolutely okay with that result. That's the stuff that we need. We need to be able to get. Wow, Green Bay. Green Bay just had to waste a. I mean, they wouldn't be using another timeout, but they just had to waste their final timeout because they weren't ready for the field goal unit for some reason. Looked like they were missing a guy. Green Bay and special teams always go together like oil and water here in the Matt LaFleur era. I think Packers fans can appreciate that, or maybe understand that. Maybe appreciate is not the right word. 46-yard attempt for Brandon McManus. I actually think signing him was a good idea for them. He's a solid kicker. They just called a delay a game on the Jags. And gives them a first fucking down. What happened there? So it's a weird call, delay a game on defense there. My guess is that they're. I can't quite hear the announcers well, but my guess is that they're calling that they try to mimic the cadence, and you can't do that. So I'm guessing that's what that was. But once again, though, you just can't get out of your own fucking way. Can't. Another stupid penalty. So, okay, it wasn't what I thought it was. Apparently, if you make a quick movement, I think that's a shit, whatever, but you can't do it. It's against the rules. And, like I said, you once again, just fuck yourself, so. But those two burn timeouts do come into play, in the factor here, because or we'll just call the timeouts for them. But I mean, suddenly, granted, they're deep in Jag territory, but not having those timeouts, granted, they have over a minute left, but wasting those two timeouts back-to-back is looking a little interesting. I don't agree with this timeout. I think, unless you were giving your defense a bit of a rest, which is fair, but I understand you want to get the ball back, but right now, I think you let that time wind. They can't call timeout. I think the last thing you want to do is give them extra time here. You get the ball after half. I know you want to do the double dip, and that's absolutely fine, but that's great that he has 9 QB hits and 27 pressures, but they're not ending up in sacks, and too often they end up being a positive play for the offense, so they just show those stats for Hines Allen. That's a bad sequence of events for the Packers. Well, ultimately, and now 4th and 7, so. And we're right back to where we were, but with an 8-yard shorter field goal attempt. So here we go. And it's good. So Packers up 13-7. And we have 54 seconds and 1 timeout. So basically what that ultimately cost us to delay game was about half a minute and a timeout. I think my favorite part of the Lions-Titans game is this 35-14 Detroit is leading Tennessee. The yardage is 285 to 133 in favor of Tennessee. But 2 turnovers helped that. So it's a weird game. We are returning the kick. Don't know if I agree with that decision. Take what the defense gives you. Not a great play there, but not really something I like to see. We're wasting a lot of time here, so I would be surprised if this... Oh, nice play by Parker Washington. I'm not sure he got out of bounds, but it looked like they're calling out of bounds. That was a great play. A great route, great throw. We wasted a ton of time, though, in between plays, which I'm not thrilled about. But we really only need another... We need about another 15 yards for me to feel like we're in true field goal range. I mean, we'll probably end up trying a long field goal if we absolutely have to, but we still need about 15 to 20 yards. I don't know Cam Little's range well. He's a rookie. I think he has a big leg. I think he can kick long field goals, so I'm not, like, overly concerned. I still would rather you kick in the 40s instead of the 50s, but, you know, whatever. Brian Thomas wide open. Timeout, 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 timeout. That was a good throw and catch there. Brian Thomas found a little hole in the zone. There was 3 guys somewhat near him, but a great throw and great catch. Okay, so I don't know what to do here for the Jags because you have 14 seconds left. I think you kick a field goal. I think you kick it now. Don't even piss around with another play. I don't. The 16 seconds. I gave him 2 extra. I don't like this. This is just not having the timeout in 16 seconds. This better go to the end zone, and if it's not wide open, you better just throw it out of the end zone and take the field goal. Again, I'm looking at that between that first and second play of this drive that we wasted about 20 some seconds just dicking off. And that could have been huge here. Let's no. Yep, that's exactly what needed to happen. Nothing open. I think you kick a field goal here. You just kick it. Come on. I don't like this. I just don't like this decision make. I don't think, unless you're going to the end zone, there's no need for this. Yeah, that. Okay, that just felt like you were just wasting time. So all right, whatever. Yeah, that just felt like. All right, here we go. Field goal, 39-yarder. He's kicked a 53-yarder. I thought he kicked a 50-plus yarder at least once this year. Okay, it's 39 yards. The kick is up, and it is good. Jags, with 3 seconds to go, up 13, or not up, down 13-10. And I will save my thoughts for this first half. At halftime, we'll talk about it. I'm gonna take a pee first while that happens, but. So here we go. I mean, at this point, you just kick it out of the end zone. You don't even give them an opportunity to score, to run this back. Did you meow at me? Did you just meow at me? Yep, kick it right out of the end zone. Don't even give him up. Oh, wow, that kick went a long fucking way. Holy shit. I mean, it's 70 yards, 65 yards to the end zone. That thing went 10 yards outside of the end zone. That was a fucking monstrous boot. So the expectation, I would guess, is of taking a knee. And we head into halftime with the Jags down only 3 points. And in a lot of ways, you can definitely say they were fortunate only to be down 3. But I am happy that we're only down 3. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. Whoops, I accidentally hit the... I'm going to mute my mic. I'm going to go to the bathroom. When I come back, I'll talk the game. And then we'll talk some scores and other stuff for the rest of the NFL. We'll All right, we are at halftime of this game, and the score is 13-10. Green Bay leads. I'm going to be using it, so I'm going to be just minimizing the window for you guys of the score while I look into things. So it is 13-10. The Jags offense kind of came to life in the second quarter, as they did last week, which, granted, they only had one drive in the first quarter last week because the defense could not stop the Patriots. Look, let's call it as it is, that this is very, very fortunate to be a 3-point game. This is more telling about how the Packers have kind of gotten in their own way than the Jags staying in it, although I would say they played better in the second half, and I would even argue that the defense has held their own for the most part in this game, with some Packers did have some bigger plays. The Jags did get a turnover in this game, only the second one of the year, so that's a positive. But Trevor Lawrence had probably his second worst interception of the year, and it was bad. Pretty much right after that, that was really, really, really unfortunate, and it was just absolutely unnecessary. And giving the ball right back to the Packers at the end of the half, or right after you get the ball deep in your own territory, was not good. But the Jags offense really came alive after not having a first down in their first four possessions of this game. Had 24 yards and 0 first downs. In their last two, they had 123 yards on only 12 plays and 10 points to go with it. So the offense definitely came alive in the second quarter in those last two drives, with some bigger plays. Again, they only have 151 total yards, just 302 average for the whole game. But again, Green Bay has arguably dominated this game in a lot of ways. It's hard to really say otherwise. They had a 3 and out on their second drive of the game. The first two drives were really nothing for the Packers. They had a little bit going on the first drive, but kind of got in their own way. And then they had a deep drive, 11 plays, 76 yards, but that was the interception. Then we gave it right back, and then the Packers did score on their final three normal drives of the first half with a touchdown field goal. The defense just couldn't quite get off the field at times. But again, the Jags are probably very fortunate to only be down 3, and they did start coming along in the first half. Ironically, once we got the third down, the defense has been really good for the Jags. The third down efficiency for the Packers is only 1 for 6 in this game. We are 0 for... We've only had 3 third downs in this game, which is kind of wild to think about. But that was 3 of the first 4 drives, and the one was an interception. We didn't have a third down. That was great. Trevor is 7 for 12 for 117 yards, so he's had some big plays with that. Haven't thrown a lot. We started getting the run game going on the drive, the second to last drive, but Bigsby only has 7 carries for 23 yards, and so not great. Brian Thomas has 2 catches. There's a bunch of guys with 1. Again, not a whole lot of stats there that really warrant to talk about. The biggest stat of the game so far is touchdown percentage. The Packers are 1 for 4 in the red zone in terms of touchdowns. That is bad, and that is one of the biggest reasons the Jags are in this game and have an opportunity to win. I'm hoping we come out in the second half and look good. Maybe get at least a field goal to score some points. That's the hope. So both teams have turned the ball over once. The Jags have had penalties. They have gotten in their own way too often in this game. 6 penalties for 44 yards. They all felt big at the time. So it's just, again, just getting in their own way. It is what it is. So I'm happy it's only a 3-point game. Again, it could have been a lot worse. A lot worse. So scores. So Eagles are driving on the Bengals. Right now it's currently tied at 10. The Browns just scored a touchdown, and they are now up. Literally just scored it. They are up 13-10 on the Baltimore Ravens as David Njoku scored a 23-yard touchdown pass from Jameis Winston. The Browns have 200. The Browns offense has looked the best they have all year long, and that is absolutely incredible when you say it like that. It's stupid, folks. It's absolutely stupid. The Ravens, of course, can't get out of their own way. This feels like a weird... Derrick Henry having 5 carries in the first half is kind of crazy. But it is wild that they're up 13-10. Other scores going on. Let me get back to the scoreboard. Mentioned earlier this game's stupid. 35-14 Lions over Titans. What are you doing, Tennessee? I saw this. When I went to the bathroom, I saw they had a 3rd and goal from the 1. They ended up turning over on downs. Let me give you the 4 plays with Mason Rudolph at quarterback for the Tennessee Titans. He's starting again this week. I want to stress, you have Mason Rudolph at quarterback. I'm not saying that like you have a good quarterback. Because he's an okay backup. He's actually a fine backup if you need him to come in for a game or two or a drive or something. I think he's actually okay. But this is the 4 plays from 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line after getting a pass interference to make it 1st and goal from the 1. 1st and 1. Mason Rudolph pass incomplete. Second goal from the 1. Pass incomplete. 3rd and 1. Pat and goal from the 1. Pass incomplete. 4th and goal from the 1. Pass incomplete. You throw it 4 fucking times from the 1-yard line? What the hell are you doing? That is surreal to me that you would pull that stunt. You don't even attempt to run the ball. You're moving the ball down the field. Look, that game's a 21-point ball game because of turnovers. But they have 285 total yards of offense. They are averaging 5.6 yards per carry running the football, and you don't attempt to run it 1 time at the 1-yard line. That is a fireable offense to me. If I was an owner, I would be like, okay, what the fuck is this? Okay, I wouldn't actually fire him, but you get the point. Like, what are you doing? Remember I talked about earlier today, I said something along the lines of, I think teams get to like 3rd and 4th and 1s and 4th and goals, and they try to outsmart the team, and they end up just outsmarting themselves. There's your case in point. They just got out. They just did it to themselves. Real quick, I mentioned it was 10-10. Philly was driving on the Bengals. They did score a touchdown. Jalen Hurts 7-yard run as they take a 17-10 lead. The Eagles have never beaten Cincinnati in Cincinnati, I found out. That's one of the weird, bizarre stats, but also true. So, it is what it is. The Dolphins up 20-10 on the Lions, as the offense looks a lot better when you have your starting QB in the game. Go figure. Patriots up 14-13 on the Jets. Schroeden fell for the Jets. It just makes me laugh when the Jets lose. Ramondre Stevenson had the go-ahead touchdown so far for the Patriots. And it's still 24-17 in a high-scoring affair. Falcons, Buccaneers. So fun games. Baker Mayfield, despite not having his 2 top wide receivers, went 18 for 22 for 2 touchdowns, 164 yards as well. So go him. It's definitely looking okay, and that's where we're at right now. As we are still in the half for the Jags and Packers. We should be getting out of the half here relatively soon. Probably, you would think. So let's get back. Let's have this back up. Let's do this. And let's put the scoreboard back up. Remember, the Jags get the ball after halftime first. So that is big. All right, I am right now watching Ravens-Browns. Again, I mentioned the Browns were up. Ravens are on the Browns side of the field already. It's 13-10. The Browns have somehow not scored 20 points in the game all season, which is pretty tough to do in today's NFL. Nelson Aguilar with a drop on 3rd and 5. That really should have been caught. I'm curious what they're going to do. Looks like they're going to punt. Yeah, well, yeah. I'm not surprised they're kicking a field goal either. Justin Tucker hasn't been great after 50 overall recently, but I'm a little surprised. There's a case to go for here. I'm not hating the decision to punt here, but I would say there's a case to go for it on the Browns 45. Not a great punt, I would say, for where they were. It ended up being down to about the 12, 13, which is fine, but when you're punting from the 45, you're really hoping for inside the 10 at minimum. As that game went, and the Lions scored again. It is 41-14. Holy shit, this game is out of hand. Oh, the kick return touchdown too, or punt return. Hey, Bub. Come here. That is insane. This game is insane. It is 42-14. The Lions lead the Titans. 12 minutes to go in the third quarter. Impressive. Impressive is the word I'm looking for. Okay, so Houston's now up 17-10. I don't know if I mentioned that. Against the Colts. Hi, Bubs. Hi, Onyx. What are you doing, Bubs? All right. Halftime is over. Kickoff was in the end zone, and the Jags getting the ball at the 30-yard line. I have said it before. I'll say it again. If you're going to do this dynamic kickoff, which I'm all for, by the way, I think it's great. The only thing that needs to happen is you need to make the touchback at least to the 35, because the goal is to create more kick returns. And you're starting to see that's not really happening. Every team's just like, you know what, we'll just give them the ball at the 30. I think if you start giving teams the 35, suddenly I think teams have to make that decision on, do we really want to give teams the ball at the 35? All right, first down here after halftime. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Not the best looking design run, but that was a really nice play by Tank to get about 4 yards there. There was a bit of there was some nice pressure, or some nice penetration by the Packers there, but nonetheless, we got a solid gain out of that. So it was a run play that takes Bigsby, an outside run, weirdly. So 4-yard gain. Because I will take a 4-yard gain first down. I mean, that's absolutely fine. A little slippage there. I think if he didn't slip, I think he has the first down, but he still gained another about 3-4 yards, so it's 3rd and short. Did you get the bug? Did you get the bug? 3rd and 2 for the Jags. Jags are 0 for 3 on 3rd downs today. Not a ton of 3rd downs, strangely, but again, they went 3 and out for the first 4 drives, basically. One was an interception on 2nd down. Then the last 2 drives didn't have a 3rd down. Well, they kicked a field goal, so that doesn't really count on 3rd down, but... Fucking hell, man. Three and out. Awesome job, guys. Way to go. Dude, we have just bombed them in the end. That was a bomb, too. Logan Cooks had some punts. But I'm not happy that we went 3 out again. I really was hoping that we would get a nice drive going and just get something nice going. But again, coming out of the half, starting the game, like when the offense looks like ass, I'm putting that on coaching staff. There's just no reason for it. Trevor missed that throw. I don't know what happened there, but it wasn't a good throw to Ernest Johnson. And even if he catches it, I'm not even entirely sure he gets the first down. But all right, let's do this. Too much time. Easy pitch and catch. First down. Good play action. That was a good play action. Second and 7. That was a good defensive play. All right, we didn't really get a great pressure, but Love held the ball, I think, a little too long there, and that was and he went for the check down, Josh Jacobs, and that ended up being like a 3 yard loss. Love was down on the ground there. That's not great. That's not good news for the Pack. Don't want to see it. And it was weird. I mean, Trayvon kind of gave it like a little shove in the back. It was late. I mean, I wouldn't call it, obviously. I know they didn't call it, but yeah, that was it's not good if he's hurt. He didn't quite get back to the sideline, and he was down on the ground. So yeah. Probably not good, not good. Other scores right now. Jets took the lead on the Patriots, 16-14. Eagles still lead 17-10. Lions had the ball, 42-14, still up. Yeah. No scores really have changed recently, so, other than the Jets. Looks like the Ravens are driving again on the Browns, as Browns still lead 13-10. Weirdly. was a great play by Goff. Oops, that's not the game. What? All right, Malik Wilson, the game on 3rd and long. The biggest thing with him is he can move, man, and he played well in his stint in this game. So the biggest thing here is you cannot let him get out of the pocket. You cannot let him get out of the pocket. What did I just say? Okay, we took him down. It wasn't a sack, but he definitely took off, and that was my biggest concern. And he ended up gaining about 4 yards, but it ended up being 4th down. Here comes a punt. 13 was open, but that's a tough throw, and we did get some pressure there. Okay, and we got the ball inside the 10-yard line. So last drive was was pretty bad. Kind of reminded me of the first quarter and a half, really. So it would be nice to see this drive be good. That was our 4th 3-and-out of the game. I'd like to see a play. I'd like to see a deep shot in this. We've only took 1 or 2 and it's worked out pretty well. That interception was bad, but we had a nice play early on, and I don't know. We just don't. There we go. Okay, that's a good check now. That's a great check now, actually. Nice play. He definitely wanted to go deep there, but Tim Jones was wide open down in the flat, and it ended up being pretty big gain. About 15, 16 yards. All right, good start to this drive. We're almost at the 30 already, so about a 20-yard gain, actually. I undersold it. I like this play. That was a good play. Good job. That play looked good from the start. It was a toss play to the right, and Tank's pretty solid on the outside. He's not a burner, but he does have more speed than you think. And we have some nice blocking, and he made someone miss, and he's really good at making people, getting through tackles, and end up being a long run. Here he goes again. That was blown up, but he ended up getting 6 yards. So, oh no. I was saying he was down. There was a potential fumble on the field, 6-yard gain. He definitely, I don't know if he fumbled, but Packers were saying he fumbled. He definitely didn't have the ball when he was on the ground at the very end there. I saw that. Oh, yeah, he's easily down. Yeah, he's easily down. That's not even close. Not even close. That's a bad challenge by LaFleur. I'm thinking that he challenged because, A, they were about to get a penalty for too many men. Like, they were all discombobulated. So it's an interest. I wonder if this challenge is, hey, you never know. We don't know offhand if he actually challenged. I'm going to throw the challenge flag because our guys are discombobulated. Something bad's going to happen here. If I lose this challenge and that ends up being the worst thing that happened in this situation, that's fine. But that defense was all discombobulated. I feel like that was more why he threw the challenge flag there. At least that makes sense to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm probably overthinking the shit out of it, but but to me that's if that's the reason for it, you could be like, well, that seems like a really bad challenge. Why would you challenge that? Well, there might be more to it. Is basically what it comes down to. A bunch of games are on commercial. Why does that seem to happen a lot? Oh, I didn't realize the Buccaneers were wearing their creamsicles, the most overrated jersey in sports. A lot of people love them. I don't get it. I think they are ugly. I think their helmets are cool. I will give them the helmets, but the rest of the uniform, not good. That game just went to commercial. Oh god, I don't want to watch Jets Patriots. I don't. Just doesn't even sound like a good time. And we must have safety. Yeah, safety in the Cardinals Dolphins game. There goes Kyler Murray looking like he's a toddler. We'll just go back to Pack. Bengals have tied it up 17-17. Chase Brown with a touchdown run. The Ravens have scored a touchdown to go up 16-13 currently. Probably kicked the extra point because 17-13. That doesn't show that yet. Let's see what happened here. Yeah, fumble to the back of the end zone. Interesting. All right, so obviously it didn't get overturned. So, almost got him to jump. Oh, they did jump. Oh, do not call us for a fucking false start. They jumped. That is the third false start by the Jags in this game. We're the home team. That should not happen. Another stupid penalty in getting into our own way. We get something going and we just get in our own fucking way. That was a good play. That was a good read. That was a good hot read. Got the third and short. This could be 2-down territory, which scares me. If it's gonna be 2-down territory, then I'd like to see a play action here. Go take a deep shot. The BT, man. Pretty impressive, actually. And we're in shotgun on 3rd and 1. Why wouldn't we be? I mean, this is gonna be a run play. That's gonna lose yardage. Fucking called it. Obvious as fuck. Why are we in shotgun on 3rd and fucking 1? God damn, this team is stupid. Now it's 4th and 1. Let's say it shouldn't be a QB sneak because that's going to end disastrously. Oh, we got it. Hey, look, we have a 6'6" quarterback and we ran a QB sneak and it worked. We so rarely do that on 4th and 3rd and shorts. There is a giant hole. I mean, 97 blew it up, but you just have a big-ass quarterback. It doesn't matter. All right, here we go. Not the best run play, but got a couple yards out of it. Nice play, Lawrence. Way to stay in there. No, go out of bounds. Okay, that worked. That was awesome. Trevor had pressure. He stepped in there, made a great throw to Christian Kirk. But he had they brought some heat there, and that was a great play. I don't like when a receiver is at the boundary and then tries to go turn it back upfield. Just it makes me anxious. Just make it was only for a couple of yards. It just doesn't. To me, that wasn't worth it. It's a good run by Bigsby there to get 4 or 5 yards. Nice play. And Urza Cleveland just got up limpy. He's not feeling great. I don't like that Urza's still in there. Touchdown, Brian Thomas! Hell yeah, Jags lead, baby. Woohoo! Oh man, Brian Thomas is a beast. He did almost drop it though. He did almost drop it. But he caught it. And somehow the Jags lead 17-13. Offense has come alive since the second quarter, except for the first drive of this quarter, which was ass again. But Ryan Thomas, he made it interesting. He made the catch interesting. But nonetheless, he still called it. Jags lead 17-13. Oh, man, that feels good. Jameis Winston has 206 yards of passing. Deshaun Watson didn't do that at all this year. Oh, that's a bad throw! I'm watching Ravens Browns. Yeah, Thomas did save that. I saw that he had one like that a couple weeks ago where he bobbled and ended up catching it. He has that, but he catches it. That's what matters. Whew, man, this team. I'm not gonna lie, man. The Packers have not taken advantage of the Jags not playing well in the first half, and the Jags have started rolling, and then now we lead. Jordan Love's injured. We don't know how injured he is. He left the last series. Yeah, I'm fucking stoked. I mean, there has definitely been points in this game where I went, yeah, no, we aren't going to win. Same, dude. I will too. I mean, there's still a lot of time left, but I mean, you could have told me this game was 28-7, and I would have been like, yeah, it felt like it at times. So I'm pretty happy. Oh my God, he's wide open. Touchdown, Brown. If the Browns make the extra point, they'll score 20 points for the first time this season. God, why is this team so much better without Deshaun Watson? Oh wait, I know why. Okay, back to Jags. I switch games during commercials, so that's why I've been curious to see how the Browns' offense would look without Deshaun Watson, and it's substantially better. Oh yeah. My favorite game of the day, though, besides this one, is Lions Titans. I hate the Titans. I think all Jags fans do. They're down 49-14 in a game they have less than 200 yards of total offense. I love it. Fuck Tennessee. They're playing the Ravens. They're leading the Ravens right now. I've switched back and forth during the commercials. Their offense looks light years better than they have all year, which, again, they are still not a good offense, but they look competent. They look like they can actually play, and they're about to score 20 points. I fucking hate the Titans. Least favorite team in the NFL, bar none. Screw the Titans. I would agree with that. They are definitely our biggest rival. I will never forgive 1999, damn it. 1999, oh man. That year haunts me. That for the Jags. That year, we could have been so much more. I still say if we got the Super Bowl, we beat the Rams. But the fucking Titans had to get in our way. Only team to beat us that year. I won. Cam Little has had a weird problem with getting the ball on the tee. It is bizarre, but it hasn't. I love it. Dude, Brian Thomas is such a stud. I hope so. I would love it. I hate losing to them. Oh, missed. Damn it, missed tackle. We had him. No mercy. I agree. They're getting destroyed today. To a team who doesn't have 200 yards of total offense and has 56 yards passing from Jared Goff, and they're down 49-14, which is phenomenal. Phenomenal. So Jordan Love's on the sideline. That's very interesting. He has his helmet on and stuff, so I'm a little surprised. So they have Malik Willis. We really have to be careful with his legs. I don't think he got the first down, but it's close. This is such a... You got the first. Oh, it wasn't even knee. It was a groin injury for Jordan Love. Wow. Damn it. I mean, you know they're probably going to run the ball and rely on some big runs. Okay. 2nd and 4. We need a play here. They're just gonna run the ball again. That time only ball yard. Good D. 3rd down. Let's get a stop. This definitely feels like the Packers are gonna call a very run heavy script here for a little while. I would expect a play action at some point, I would imagine. You could even do a play action here on 3rd and 3 in theory. But probably not. Yeah, they're in shotgun, so the play action's not really going to work. Or not really going to be something they're going to do. First pass from Blake Willis. Fuck. Oh. Open man. Easy first down. I mean, the Jags defense has not been as bad as they've at times been this year. There's been points, but this has been a better effort for sure. That's what I was worried about, man. Trayvon missed the fucking sack. Nobody around, and he gets an easy 15, 20-yard gain out of pocket. You have to be in contain. I don't know. Miller or somebody needs to watch. We need to have a spy on him because Malik Willis is going to run, and he's a hell of a runner. Damn it. Ooh, low snap. Fuck. God damn it. Well, so much for the defense doing decent. They just ran it down our throat. like that wasn't surprising they would do that, and we just said, oh yeah, we're bad. I forgot we're bad. Missed tackle, 2 missed tackles. Darnell Savage has got to do a better job getting off that block. Well, 2 to 3 missed tackles there. Fuck, man. We just let them fucking run it down our damn throat. And it's 52-14. Lions are leading the Titans. Oh, man, that's great to see. Damn it. Fucking Jags, man. Right when something good happens, man. Right when it feels like the game's change and we take the lead and our defense just says, oops. The big loss for the Browns. Their star linebacker, that JOK, must have took a nasty hit. He got carted off the field. Washington, he did a little too much there. And that's going to cause a flag, and that means we're going to get holding or a block in the back, which means we're going to start at, like, the 10 fucking yard line. Can't get out of our own fucking way. We have an opportunity to take this game over, man, and the defense just falls apart on a drive. They need a drive where if you of all the stops in this game, I'm playing decent. I wouldn't say well. The drive you need something. They just fell apart on runs, and then on the ensuing kickoff, Parker Washington tries to do way too much, which in turn causes a block in the back, and now we start the ball at the 11 fucking yard line. Ooh, Tank Bigby just ran over somebody. That was nice, but damn it, man. It's annoying. That is really, really annoying. Well, end of the third quarter. Bengals down by 10 to the Eagles in the fourth quarter. Jets, Patriots still at 16-14. Lions up 52-14. The Titans have turned the ball over 3 times, and it is just an absolute rout. Good news for the Titans, though, is the Lions are over 200 yards, 216 yards. So that's got to be close to the most points ever scored with, like point. With that low of a point total, like that is insane. Or that low of a yard total with that big of a point total. Raheem Mostert with a second touchdown. So Falcons up 31-17. Dolphins just scored to make it 27-18. Browns up 20-17, and Texans up 20-13. What was I gonna look up? The fact that the NFL let Derrick Henry go to the Ravens is unbelievably stupid. Anyway, it is all right. 2nd down and 6. Start of the fourth quarter. Close game. Jags down 3. Bad pass. Good play by the defense there, getting his hands up. Always scary when the ball goes up like that. Are you fucking kidding me, Trevor? You fucking kidding me? That's the type of shit that he has not done all fucking year. And he just tried to do too much, did not take care of the ball. That is the worst. That can't get out of her own way. I can't say it enough. I can't say it enough. His first two turnover, multiple turnover of the game of the season, but he's tried to do too much. Jesus Christ, that's the easiest touchdown ever. And just like that, the game gets out of hand. Just like fucking that. It's a hell of a play action there, though. And just like that, we're down 10. Minutes ago, game time wise, minutes ago, we were up 3, and bad team be bad. We give up a long, sustained, basically all rush. Basically, what we did to the Patriots, where they just ran the ball down our throat, and we had no answer, and then we have a just monstrous turnover, bad turnover that cannot fucking happen. Man, I'm annoyed. What's up, Bubs? What's up? I'm here. Good boy. Good boy. If you're wondering why I'm laughing, it's just Fantasy football is why I'm laughing. It is amazing how my team can be this bad and the guy having fantasy football does absolutely nothing against the Jaguars. It's happened all year. It's like almost every game, almost not every game, but pretty damn close. Where it's crazy. It is wild. Like, I had Jaden Reed and he's got one catch for 4 yards. No, no, that fumble's killer. That I'm assuming you mean this game. And if you mean long term, that's also probably a no. But that's the type of shit that happens to bad teams where you take a lead and you have an opportunity and you just fall apart at the seams. It's incredible. So no, I don't think that they stand a chance against a defense like this. Anyway, the Packers defense has played super good all year. They've been really good in the second half of games all year, and it's you just can't do that. You can't do that. Like Trevor, you are inside your own 10. Inside your own 5 with the ball, you cannot fumble like that. This game's over. And well, now he missed a throw. Yep. That throw. Yeah. No. Sorry. I don't mean to be pessimistic. I really don't try. I really don't want to be, but I don't see. We're seeing bad Trevor now, suddenly. So not only does he drop it, he also gets hurt on the same fucking play. Yeah, I saw that. He catches that pass. I mean, I get he got hurt, but you gotta catch it. And then he gets hurt on the same play. Is just insult to injury. Or injury to insult, whatever you want to say. It's a good throw. But that's the type of shit we were doing early in the season. Ooh, the Bengals are getting torched. I hear you, Bubs. It's amazing that there's 13 minutes left in this game, and I'm pretty much just like, yeah, we're done. Like, I don't even know, man. I mean, that last drive tells you everything, and then there's an easy 12-yard run. Last offensive drive is everything you need to know about this team. First play is a 2-yard loss on a run. The second play is a missed throw that could have got 6-7 yards. And then on third down, we actually make a good throw, it gets dropped, and on top of that, he gets hurt. It's incredible. It is incredible. It's why we're 2-5, soon to be 2-6. And now I'm back on, well, when does Doug Peterson get fired? Does it happen this coming week? There's 2 missed tackles. A fucking play that should have been for a loss goes 8 yards. The defense has quit. Maybe that's harsh. Maybe that's too harsh a word, but the defense just... and when I say quit, I don't mean like the way it was said earlier this year. I mean like you could just see the defense is just like, well, the air is out of the sails. This team is defeated. They're playing defeated, and it's clear. They just this team does not feel like they can come back, and it's quite evident that they just it's can't say they're wrong. And the worst part about Kirk getting hurt is we can't even trade him if he's out for some time for the deadline. Like he can't, because I think he was on the trade block if we lost this game. I think he was very, very likely to get traded, and then he gets hurt, so we can't even trade him. If he's hurt for a while, I don't know. That didn't look good. That looked like something that was bad. So. Well, that should have been caught. He catches that. He might be running for a while. All right, 3rd and 10. If there's any hope, we have to stop him here. Like there is no question. Like 3rd and 10, backup quarterback, forced throw. This has to be. They ran a screen. That's a good play. Good job, Brown. All right, that's a great play. Now the offense needs to find the rhythm again because the last couple drives have not been good. We've had 5 3-and-outs in this game and 2 turnovers early in drives. One was a 2-play and the other one was basically a 3-and-out. But of course, we gave them the ball at the 2-yard line. Don't you want to? Parker. Just go down, man. Got the first down, though. Get a little offense going. That's first down since the touchdown drive, by the way. Good job, Strange. Oh yeah, that was a good play by Strange. Big gain. Big gain. That's what we need. We need chunk plays. And they did rule out. They did say Christian Kirk is out for the game. So good job, Tank. Good job. Good job holding on that ball too. The Packers definitely like to try and rip the ball out. That was a good run. Okay. I will be 100% honest. I didn't expect a good drive. I mean, they didn't give me a lot of hope the last two drives, but suddenly moving the ball again, already down inside the 35. Let's go. We need something. We need a touchdown ideally, but not Brenton Strange. Nice little play there. Okay. All right, you got my attention again. You got my attention again, Jacksonville. Let's do something here. So also, I think Strange is playing because I think Brian Thomas got a little dinged up too. They were showing that in the last, that's a great fucking play, but now it went from being a great play to being a dumb play. He made something out of nothing, but he needed to keep going upfield. Just take the couple yards. Instead, he went backwards a little bit. That was trying to do a little too much. But I like to know what's going on with Brian Thomas, because he looked like he was a little shaken up on the sideline earlier, too, before this drive, so... 0 for 7 on third downs! That's not good. But that's been the case all season. We haven't been good on third downs. We do not... he hasn't been out there since... Oh my god. You fucking kidding me? Cannot get out of our... Why is it something stupid happens when something goes well? When we get something going, we get a shit snap that we're lucky to fall back on. Like, what are we doing? It's unreal. It is impressive. But it's somehow a one-score game. I don't know how the hell we are at a one-score game right now. But fucking hell, man. Just... it's whatever. It is incredible to me. defense to step up. We need some stops here. You know they're gonna run the football, man to man. You just know what they're gonna do. All right, good start. Oh, Jacobs looks a little shaken up. That's not good. Okay. Okay, 3rd and 7. Let's go. Let's go. Big 3rd down. Huge 3rd down. Good sack. That's a great discipline. Holy shit. Good job, Trayvon. Coming clutch in the 4th quarter again, man. That was good coverage. I definitely agree with that. Huge. We called timeout, which is interesting, but I don't disagree with it. All right. Oh, that's a hell of a punt. He came real close to fumbling that. That is where Parker Washington needed to let that go. He caught it inside the 5 again, which I get. Last week, he ran back for a touchdown. That was great. Still wasn't the best decision to catch it, but, but this time there was actually people around, and he nearly fumbled the ball. Of course, Brian Thomas is hurt too. We can't have nice things. Good job. Good. First down. Nice. What the hell happened to Brian Thomas though? Great first 2 plays on the drive. All right, come on, guys. Come on. Oh, that's a great read. Good job to Urs keeping that. All things considered, we have to give the line credit where credit's due. They have actually played pretty well. There hasn't been a whole lot of pressure on Lawrence in this game. I have noticed that Cleveland is out, or is it Cleveland has been out in this drive too. We've suffered some injuries on the offensive side of football. Don't take that hand off the ball, Breton. Here we go. Sucks that Brian Thomas ain't in the game, but I'd like to know what happened to him. Nah, Tim Jones slipped coming out of his route there. I think if he didn't slip, he catches that. But that's what happens when backup wide receivers are in the game. Oh, wide open down the seam, Benton Strange. Fuck yeah, man. Huge, man. Brian Thomas apparently suffered a chest injury. Damn. Buccaneers up by 5, or down by 5 at about the 40. All right, and inside the 35. Oh. Meow meow. Good boy. Meow 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 meow. Meow meow meow. All right, here we go. 2-minute warning. We have the ball inside the 15. Let's go. Not the best throw. I don't know if Parker Washington's the guy I want that ball to be thrown to, but all right, nonetheless. I know, buddy. Give me a bit. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Evan Ingram with a hell of a catch. And suddenly this game has an opportunity to be tied somehow. It's unbelievable. This team has no business being in this game, but I'm fucking happy. And it's tied ball game. Somehow, some fucking way, we have managed a tied ball game. I don't even know. I don't. I'm happy. I'm thrilled. I'm excited. I couldn't ask for anything more. Alright, let's go Jags. Unbelievable. And, alright, let's go. Minute 48, Packer ball at the 30. Alright, here we go. Malik Willis still a cornerback. This is big. I mean, you can still run the ball if you're a Packer, but you can't do a lot of it. Right now, they're just trying to get in the field goal range. Evan Ingram is one of the better free agent signings the Jags have had in a long time. So when we signed him a couple years ago, he looked like kind of a bust. I think coming out of the Giants, he's been great. I've been happy with him. And there's our play action. Fuck. And just like fucking that, our defense gives up a monstrous fucking play. A 49-yard catch. And that's fucking game. You just let him score? God, I hate that, but nah, we're not gonna let him score. Unreal, man. The Jags are about to let him score there. They're trying to, but which I don't even. There's like part of me that's just like, I don't know if I'm a big fan of that kind of shit. Because you know at this point teams are smart enough to tell their running backs if they try to let you score, just go down. Now you give them a first down. Now you're guaranteeing that they get the last play. I don't know. I mean this game is. It's over. Here's what it is. It's over. And that's game. Well, you gotta be happy with the resiliency factor. I mean, they didn't give up. This game could have got out of hand multiple different times for sure. But unfortunately, at that field goal, the Packers beat the Jags. That hurts. Again. But I may make a reaction video. I haven't decided yet. But a full-on after one. But that'll do it for me. Jags drop a heartbreaker. 30-27. Until next time. Deuces.